Hello everyone, it's Sheila back again. Welcome to my channel. I am sitting knitting with the circulars. These are the Zing ones I got. And I've given up on the black for now. I'm going to knit with it later on because it was sending my eyes funny. So I thought I'd get on with this one I'm doing for Sarah. This is it's a small basket stitch. It's just knit 2, purl 2 for 4 rows and purl 2, knit 2 for 4 rows. That's all it is, the basket stitch. And I wanted to try out these are the Zing circular needles. They're much better than the pony ones that I had. It's taken me a little bit getting used to knitting with them because I've got to hold the needles a different way to what I normally do. You hold them sort of down, these ones, it's the only way you can knit with them. But I have to sort of hold, you know, when you're taking the needles off to change the wool, I have to sort of hold part of it like that so it doesn't keep flopping down like that. So it's taken a little bit getting used to, but I quite like using these ones. So they'll be okay, I think. And they're much better, the straight, the needles are straight, they're not like bent like the pony ones are. So I think I'll use these ones for a little bit. Probably after tea I'll go back to the black again. I have getting a little bit more done. That one that's here. I've got so much knitting and different knitting in this bag. Yeah, I'm getting up there, up one of the sides. Probably about halfway up to the armhole because it is quite a long one, this one. And I've got this much of the second. This is a second little 24-inch one. The second little one of the rosebud lace, and so I've shown how to do what I've done here and what I'll be doing up to the neck. But I'm still trying to get it all into one video because I think maybe that's what people prefer, if you can get everything up into one video instead of a lot of little bits. So that's that one as well. And I have done just 1 or 2 more rows on that one. I'm up past the armholes on this one. It's another tutorial I'm doing. This is a larger basket stitch. This is exactly the same basket stitch as what I'm doing on this one here, only it's knit 4, purl 4 instead of knit 2, purl 2. So I've gotten a little bit more doing that. I do just a few rows whenever I've got time to keep it going. That one down there. I have other stuff in that bag as well. You know, I'll have to get some of that stuff finished. I've got a brown little boy's cardigan, like a cable and like moss stitch. I think it's a cable and moss stitch little cardigan I was doing as well. But I wanted to see how these ones come out, and then I remembered I had started this one as well. I had the rib done, but I still had it on the needles for the rib because I hadn't any 4mm anymore. I've got 2 pair of Zings 4mm, and I was using both of them. So I thought, well, I want to use the Zing on these ones, so I thought, oh, the 4mm and the circular one, so that's what I thought, I'll try that. So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing a little bit of this and probably a little bit of everything. But I think this is well, Sarah is a 40-inch, but when I do a 40-inch I do it to measure 42. because you do have a little bit extra, you need a little bit extra room, not just your body size. So this will be a 40 to 42. And I think I might do a tutorial on this. I think as I get so far up, I'll do a little bit video and see how I can get on with this one. Then I'll have about 3 videos going at once, and I'll have to keep checking my phone to get all the little bits put onto my computer, because they take up all the space on my phone, because I do the tutorials on my phone, because I put that over above my hand so you can see what my hands are doing when I'm doing the tutorials. I can only do that with my phone. I can't do it with anything else. Anyway, I was at my bingo last night. Me and my friend never won anything. We have won, you know, once or twice, and since we've been going to this new place, it's not so bad. It's a little bit better than where we were going before. But the other girls, they are still all going to the other place where we used to go before. And my friend messaged me this morning. She says, she calls them lot. She says, messaged me this morning. She says, have you seen what them lot put on Facebook last night? I says, yes, and I've seen what them lot put on Facebook last night. They had won over £800 between them. There's quite a few of them. I don't know how many of them had won, but they had won all that money. And I says, well, that's what was happening when we were there. And I says, they were always winning, but we never did. And I says, that's why we got a bit sick and went somewhere else. But I says, I think I'm going to put a hex on them lot. So she says, put one on for me as well. They just seem to have the luck, but the luck will not last. It'll end up the same as everybody else. So I had to wait coming home. The diversions were on again. It's not too bad now, because I've come through these diversions that often. I think I know them off by heart. I don't really need to look for the signs for coming home. I just know what way I've got to go. And that's the way it was last night. So it didn't seem to take me as long, because it was my phone ringing. Had to get up and answer my phone. What was I saying again? I think it was about diversions, wasn't it? It doesn't take me that much longer to get home, but I got plenty. I got home plenty of time, really. It was still light when I left, so I didn't have all those car lights dazzling you, you know, with the headlights on the cars. So it's terrible in the dark when you drive, and it's not just me. I used to think it was me. I used to think it was my age, but it's not. My granddaughter, she says the same thing as well. It's all these really too bright lights on the cars now. But anyway, I'm getting on with my bit. Knitting. My phone again. Probably my granddaughter again. My granddaughter, that's I had to get up and answer the phone. It was my granddaughter on the phone asking me for her dad's address. I gave her it once before, but he moved house a little while ago. And she didn't know what his address was. But he lives down in Yorkshire. He doesn't live up here where we live. And I have a phone it's in my passageway. And I also have one in the kitchen of the same thing. But when I answer the one on the in the passage, I can never understand what anybody is saying. I can't make out what people say on it. It's terrible. But I'd use the one in the kitchen. If I picked that one up, I would have heard all right on it. So I had to ask her to repeat herself about 3 times, and I still couldn't understand what she said. I says, just look at just go on Messenger and tell us what you want, Cheryl. I can't understand a word you're saying on this phone. It's not my hearing, it's a stupid phone. So anyway, my little bit knitting, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make myself a cup of tea and then sort out what I'm going to have for my tea. So that's my little bit for today. So thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch up with you another time. So bye for now.